Alright, figure gonna work on this, it's called a Maytag Neptune. Figure I'd document me taking this apart, mostly for me so I can put it back together. Looks like there's 2 screws on each side here and on the door, so I'm just gonna take those out. Yeah, I usually don't work on these kind of dryers, and this is why. Let me check, it looks like they're not normal screws. Let me see what they got going. It might be Torx bits or something. Alright, they're normal screws. See if we can get the camera so I'm not get my head in the way. You're not going to see me doing those, but you can see me do the door. Get something to put the screws in. I took these little plastic tabs off with it. Now the doors, they should stay on when I take the screw off. Hopefully it won't just fall out. And then I believe you push in and lift or something like that. Get that one out. There you go. Just got a notch up here on the top. Alrighty, let's see. Yeah, that just comes off. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Let's see. I just pulled that off and didn't put up any fight. What I'm doing now is, you can't see what I'm filming. So it's got tabs down here. And just take that off there. Alrighty. Set how far I want to go on. The reason why I'm doing this is this unit is making a horrible squealing sound. So I suspect something, probably the belt tensioner or something's rubbing in the fan there. Okay, bring it down a little bit so you can see. Kind of zoom in here. There's just screws along this panel here on both sides, and I'm just going to take them out. I want to get a little look. It looks like this one might be inset. I can't tell if it's part of it or not. But I'm just going to take out 1, 2, looks like 4 screws on each side, and see how that goes from there. So, of course, I grabbed the wrong size socket. So another reason why I like to just work on the ones where the vents come out, the vent comes out the top, you know what size everything is. Screws are in there pretty tight. I'm just going to keep taking those out. Okay, as I just take off the top bracket screws there. And I'm not sure. Gotta see what I gotta do next there. I'll be right back. Okay, what I'm gonna do is just try to get these off. Just kind of turn. This one was facing this way. This one here, I just lift it up and turn it So I lift it up and turn it. Anyways, whoop, that comes off. Let me get some tools off here. And get a little bit better view. At this point, you pretty much got access to it like you would a dryer, a regular dryer. I usually just take a little stick and run it in here to hold this up. I lost my stick though. I think this just, oh, let's see. Well, this should come off. It's got wires on it, so you gotta be careful. Not sure what's holding it on still. Although I didn't take off all the screws, but it doesn't. Oh, there we go. I don't even know what I did, but it came off. So you got wire connectors down here, so just be careful of that. So that's pretty much it. You know, I'm gonna prop this up. Then now you're working on a regular dryer from here. So I hope that helps somebody. I don't know if I'm going to show more. Maybe I will. We'll see. Alright, pick up something here. So you got one bolt there, one bolt there, and they're holding this on and they look different. So I'd separate those. And all I did, well, I should have got the order. Take a picture of this before you pull it off. I got a picture on my phone. Looks like one has two wires on it. There's a gray one and a white one. And those just plugged into the piece I can't find. There is a, is this it? I don't know. I think it was here. Yeah, down there's a switch down there. So I just unplugged that. And so you just gotta take a picture for it, pay attention. So, and then again, I already showed you this comes off. So I'm just going to take those screws off, and this will take the support bracket that's holding up the dryer. And then you start taking connections off as needed. Like here's, this might have to come off. Anyways, that's about it for that. Okay, this little documentation for myself. I just took off. Oh, they're different sizes. That's interesting. They really worked hard on that, but it shouldn't matter what color goes where. But I took that wire off. It was a gray one and a blue one, not realizing they were different sizes. So you can only put it on one way. It looks like the gray one's the bigger one, and the blue one, the smaller one. And it really wouldn't matter because it just lights the light bulb, I believe. Anyways, and I took that screw off, and I'm surprised I didn't make this catch so it doesn't fall, but maybe it does. I don't know. I hope I don't have to take some screws off down here first, but we'll find out. Oh, take this vent out, because I don't know if it needs to come out, but most of the time it does. There's a lot of lint down there. Set that over there, and let me take the screw out and see what happens. Okay, when I took this last screw off, I was expecting it to fall down, but I believe it was resting on this lip. So, then as I pulled it out, I realized that this is double blue wire. Usually that indicates a safety switch. In this case, it's a moisture sensor switch. So don't pull the wires like this, because you'll snap them. But in that case, it didn't. Don't do that. And again, that's more for me, so I see what. Another thing, see where that came from. And it didn't, I was worried it was going to be bolted on. Most dryers are. And this one, it's not. It just comes right off. So that's good. Set that aside. And at this point, you're ready to take the drum off. Ooh, that looks kind of, that's a different design. I don't know why the felt is up like that. Oh, I thought that was on the drum. And then a little trick you can do if you're lazy, you can just take this belt off from the top Instead of going underneath there and pulling the, look at that, I'm pulling the top up with my shoulder. I think you're going to start doing that more often. It's kind of hung up on the edge here. Oh, there it goes. But so now you don't have to climb down there and grab black widows and such to get that belt off. You got to do it to put it on. But now at this point, I can't remember why I was working on this thing. Oh, it's squealing real loud, so try to get back here. Oh yeah, that pulley doesn't even turn. So I found the problem. Surprised it didn't burn something up on there. That's probably why it's a black mark right there. So those pulleys aren't turning, or at least that one isn't. I'm sure that other one isn't either. So that should probably be a quick fix, as long as it didn't tear up that one. But I'm almost certain. Let's see what that one's. Oh, that one's good. Usually these things go out when you have a squeal, but not on this one. That one turns. It's just this one pulley won't turn. Alright, so the mystery is solved. I just gotta clean this thing up and fix that pulley, which has got a C-clamp on it. I'm almost certain that if I take it apart, just clean up the shaft, it'll start running like it's supposed to.